What's up, Pam and Maria? Y'all, I'm going to have the chat on, so if you want to say hey on the chat. What's up, Maria? We'll get rolling in like 2 minutes. If you don't have water, get water. I'm going to go fill mine up right now. Okay, we'll get going in like a minute. How's it Monday already? Felt like the weekend flew by. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what day it is either. So you always have that going. What's up, Paige, as well? If you need, you've got the chat. You can say anything you need up in there. We'll get going in a minute. Make sure you have water and a mat. We're going to do some things on the ground today. Not a lot. 3 and 3. Lane, welcome as well. Again, if you had anything for me, hit the chat. I've got it where I can see it. So while we're working out today, if you need any options or anything like that, I will get that for you. Give a few more moments for people to roll in, and then we will get started. Have your water ready, have your mat ready, and then we will get going. Perfect. All right, it is time. So, welcome y'all. Of course, you know me. My name is Matty. I'll be your coach with My 615 Fit, and this is 615 Live. So we're going to knock out 6 moves in 15 minutes, right? The first round, again, we'll use more as our warm-up round, and then rounds 2 and 3 today, we're just going to pick up that pace and knock it out from there. So I'm going to show you all 6 moves with a few options at the beginning, and then we will get right into it. So move number 1 is actually unilateral. So we're going to work one side and then the other, 30 seconds on with 10 seconds in between. But we're going to do a lunge pulse. So we're going to step it into our lunge position, shoulders over those hips, front knee over that front foot, and we're going to pulse just this little bob here in our lunge for 30 seconds. If you need to rest, pause at the top, and then continue to pulse them out. If you need to limit that range of motion, you don't have to go as far as I am. And then we'll hit the other side for 30 seconds as well. Move number 2, if you have an object or something like a water bottle, you can use it. You don't have to though. We're going power jack. So with my object or nothing, right here in the middle, we're going out and up, out and up. So that's that power jack. Option is to step those out instead, hit that beat. If you got music with you, go ahead and put that on for that. And then move number 3, the last standing move is going to be just our pulsing squat this time. So feet about shoulder distance apart, heavy in those heels. And from here, I'm just squatting the bottom half. I'm pulsing the bottom half of that squat, right? Nice and slow. Option, of course, is to bring it all the way up and then all the way down. We might be doing a lot of that on round 1. All right, next 3 moves, we're going to bring it to the mat. So move number 1 is our plank jack. I want to start in a good old plank position, my feet together, and then I'm going to hop the feet out, back to center. Trying to keep the hips from popping on me. Option, step those feet out. Or option number 2, bring your hands to an elevated surface and you can step the feet out from there. Move number 5 is going to be our power sit-up. So here, I'm going to lay it on the back. I'm going to get nice and long, and then I'm going to power it up, drive those knees towards the chest, maybe a little pause at the top, and then bring it back down. Your option is to bring the knees in with a little bit of a crunch. And your final move to get the heart rate up on round one is our mountain climber. So back to that plank position, and then we're gonna bring that knee to the elbow. All right, so here, drive them in. You can step them out if you need to. This can be done from an elevated surface as well. All right, those are the 6 moves. We're gonna get them and get them going. So round one, go ahead and get to the beginning of your mat. Then we are going to get into that lunge. Grab your water, make sure it is close. It is time, y'all. So let's get into that lunge. We're pulsing for 30 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pulse it out. This is our first round. Right at it, y'all. So just getting warmed up. Getting a good stretch in on this one as well. Again, if you need to rest at the top. Just make sure we're squared off in those hips. You're already halfway. Keep pulsing through. Remember to breathe. We'll be switching here in 5. You'll have 10 seconds in between each move today. Enough time to grab a quick sip and get ready. Go ahead and rest. 10 seconds here. We're switching legs, going for the exact same feel. Left leg back, right leg forward, square up in the hips, and pulse. Again, work your depth. First round is a stretch, getting those legs nice and warm. Yeah, I already feel that heat burning into my legs. Final 10. Nothing like starting with these pulses. Keep squaring those hips. That front knee should be stacked. Shoulders down and back. And rest. 10 seconds. All right, again, next move is going to be that power jack out and up. You can step them if needed. You don't even need an object. 3, 2, 1. Power jack. Again, option. Step. If you got that music going, this is a good one. Just step that beat. 2. Nice. Remember to breathe. This is what warm up. Starting to get the upper body warm as well. 10 seconds. Out and up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next move is that pulsing squat. So again, they're going to get heavy in the heels. We're going to pulse from 90 to 45. Just that bottom half of the squat. 3, 2, and 1. Pulsing it out. Nice and slow on round one. Brace that core. Bring it all the way up if you need to. And then bring it back in. Right? You feel those quads starting to work a little bit for you. You're already halfway. Legs should be nice and warm at this point. And bring it up if you need. And bring it back in. You got 5, 2, 1. Nice work. Bringing it to the ground. Next move is that plank jack. So from your plank position, you can hop the feet out and then back into center. 3, 2, 1. Hop them out. Options again. Step those feet out. Or bring it to an elevated surface like a chair or a coffee table. Good. Keep that core nice and tight, trying to keep those hips from bouncing. You've got 10. Nothing like holding a dynamic plank for 30 seconds to get your day going. 5, 2, 1. Rest it out. That power sit-up is next. So swing it around to the back side. 5 seconds. We're going to extend it long. Power it up with a pause. 3, 2, and 1. Power sit up with a little bit of pause. Get tall at the top. Good. Getting your option. Power the knees in. Keep the hands behind the head. You're already halfway. 15. Exhale on the way up. And you do that little pause. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it around. Mountain climber is next. So again, this can be done from that elevated surface. 3, 2, 1. Knees in. Step them out, or you can pick up the speed. This is only round one. We're going back to those pulses next. We'll have 20 seconds to break after this one, so get that heart rate up. Yeah, make sure we keep shifting forward. Don't let that body shift back on you. 10 seconds. Keep it going, keep pushing through. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. This time, 20 seconds. So bring it up, grab a drink. We're going back to those lunge pulses. So that was round 1. Round 1 is in the books. We have 2 more rounds. Now we want to start to pick that pace up just a little bit. Should be starting to feel that sweat forming. Let's find that lunge. Round 2, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Maybe starting on the same leg you did last time, maybe not. I feel a little bit more open in my hips now. I have a little bit more range of motion. You're already halfway. Good, keep digging in. Now I feel that sweat coming. Could be because it's 100 degrees out. Who knows? 2, 1, rest it for 10. Same thing, other side. Step into that lunge, square off in those hips. Let's pulse it out in 3, 2, 1. Good. If you need that rest, rest at the top, and then drop it right back in. Keep pulsing it out. You're halfway, 15. See if you can get a little bit more depth in the final 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. If you used an object last time, use it again. Power jacks are next. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Out and up. Out and up. Good. Keep nice and consistent pace, maybe a little bit quicker than round 1. Your option. Step them out. Good. Keep working through. You got 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, your pulsing squat this time. Got to finish off the legs, the standing moves. Bring it into your squat. 3, 2, 1. Right to it. Same thing, little pulses here. Make sure that core is braced. Try to keep the hands off the legs if you need to. Bring it all the way up and then drop it all the way back in. You're halfway, 15. I should be able to wiggle my toes in this squat. That means I'm in all 4 corners of that foot and I'm not bringing it too far forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it to the ground. Your plank jacks are next. So get into that plank position. We're going to hop those feet out, try to keep those hips low. 3, 2, 1. Plank jacks. Again, keep that core tight. That'll keep those hips from bouncing too high. No need for twerk practice today, y'all. We're keeping those hips nice and low. Working that plank. Step them out if you need to. You're halfway. And don't forget to breathe through them. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Spin it around. Power sit-up is next. 2 more moves on round number 2. All right. Get long. 3, 2, 1. Power and pause. Bring it back down. Try to get that pause. That's going to use that control at the top. We're getting tall if we get there. All right, you're halfway. Exhale on the way up. Don't forget to breathe in on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Spinning around. Let's finish round 2 with mountain climber. See if you can pick up the pace a little bit on this one. Again, 20 seconds in between this round and the final one. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Hit those mountain climbers. Maybe picking up that pace just a little bit. I don't know anybody that climbs a mountain like this, but we're going to call them mountain climbers. And you can step them out if you need to, or bring it to an elevated surface. Final 10. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rested for 20. That means we have 1 round left. Last chance at getting that heart rate up. Same 6 moves, maybe picking up the pace just a little bit. A few more deep breaths. Grab a quick drink. 5 seconds, we're going back to our lunges with that pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Last round, y'all. Hit that pulse. Starting to lose the breath. I feel it myself. Got that heart rate up. Nice way to get your Monday going. Yeah, get a little bit more pace than the last time. 15. Try to get a little bit more depth on the final 5, 2, 1. Step it forward with control. Hitting the other leg. Left leg back. Well, for me, left leg back, right leg forward. Square out those hips. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Again, final round, so maybe a little bit more depth. Open it up to that hip flexor and psoas just a little bit. Final 15. Good news, this is our last lunge pulse right here. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward. Power jacks. Again, if you have an object, grab it. You don't need it, but it is fun to have a little bit extra. We're going out and up. Pick up that pace. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Power jack. And again, this should be my greatest pace right here. It is my last time on these. Don't stop that now. You're halfway. You can step them if you need to. Find that rhythm. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Get rid of the object. Find your squat. We're pulsing it out. Last standing move. Heavy in those heels. 3, 2, 1. Pulse that squat. Good. Keep those eyes focused forward. The legs are barking. Pause at the top. If you have to, then bring it right back in. Already halfway. 15 seconds, that's nothing. That's all we got to hold it. Finish it out. They always say you can do anything for 15 seconds except for breathing space. That doesn't work. You got 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and then find the ground. Plank jacks are next. 3 moves, y'all, and then we are done. Pick up that pace. Plank jack in 3, 2, 1. Pop it out. Pop them back in. Step them out if you need to. You have to actively tell that core to engage, or it's just going to go loose on you. So tell that core, do the work. Final 10. Pick up the pace for 5, 3, 2, 1. Spin it around. Power sit-ups and mountain climbers is all we have left. If you haven't worked the pause yet, try working the pause at the top. 3, 2, 1. Power it up. Work that pause. Bring it back down. Work that pause. Good. And just work within what you've got. Work within your range. If you're using a little momentum, that's okay. Final 10. Getting long. 3, 2, 1. Spin it around. 1 move left. This is our mountain climbers. This is when we should be able to pick up the pace and empty out the tank. Because afterwards you will be done. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, last move of the day. Mountain climbers. Again, working on picking up that pace. All right, final 15. Can you pick it up even more?
Don't stop yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Give yourself a little air 5, y'all. Good work today. Of course, my name is Matt. I'm with My 615 Fit. I'm sweating now. My heart rate got up. If you're looking for anything fitness related, of course, reach out to me. Hit me up at my615fit.com. If you're, needing any support with nutrition or body image or things like that, hit up Maria as well. And I'm going to put our contact info into the chat. So if you need that, let me see here if I can get it in there. Perfect. So my contact info is there, my615fit.com, mariasormenta.com. All that contact is up in there. But good work today. We'll have the replay for you later on. If you have any questions for me, we'll stop the recording and you can go ahead and hit that up in chat. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Thanks, Lane. Happy Monday to you too. It is Monday. It's so weird. It didn't feel like a weekend. And that's kind of what it felt. Felt a little off. Maybe because I didn't do a lot because it's 100 degrees, but. All right, yeah. Well, you guys have a good week. Hopefully we'll see you next week when we do it again.